Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, a 38 there. That's like an upgraded version of the 26. That's like when you've gone from a newbie to like a beginner, you get 36 instead of 26s. So this is huge progress. It's huge progress. But more importantly, Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, one and all. It's the time of joy. It's the time of giving and receiving and loving and everything like that. I'm absolutely privileged to have you here today on this sacred day or days. But there is all other benefits to this period of the year, this festive season, and that's the darts. What darts we've been fantastically been provided at the World Championships. A lot of shocks out there. Who have we lost? Well, last night or 2 nights ago, depending on when this comes out, we lost Rob Cross, we lost Chizzy, we lost Gary Anderson. I mean, these are big names already out here. Oh, but when there's big names out, there's opportunities for others. Right, I'm struggling here a bit. 26 again there. I mean, Scott Williams again coming in. I mean, he's been so quiet all year since last year, obviously getting to the semi-finals and then pulling out the bag for the big show. He's a real, I can see why people have mentioned him in Premier League because he's a bit like Ricky Evans. I mean, wow, what fun he was. They bring the fun. Right, let's go 19s. So it's somewhat wide open out there. But look, it's all lining up nice, isn't it? For like you can't really see Humphreys or Littler losing until they face each other. So that's what we're sort of waiting on. And I feel it'll be one of them in the final against, I mean, who knows? Who knows? Who is it going to be? One player, 2 players who have started fantastically. And I'd love to see them in the final and just pull it out of nowhere. He's obviously my favourite player, Ryan Searle. He was absolutely top draw against Matt Campbell. Absolutely phenomenal. When he plays like that, he will give anybody, you've got to be on your top of your game to beat him. If you're slightly below par against Ryan Searle when he's on fire, you are stuffed. He is absolutely top draw. And I'd love to see him. I don't see it happening. I'd love to see him in the Premier League. He needs a big title, really. Because he got to the final, didn't he, earlier in the year? Of one event. I'm sure he did. A big run so far. And the other player I'd love to see get to the final, who is played as good as anybody else so far, is Callan Rydz. Callan Rydz, now he's got that confidence. You go 19s. That confidence, that mindset. He's an absolute animal on the old hockey. So yeah, I guess that's a little summary, isn't it? Really, have I forgotten anybody? Anyone of interest? Let's go 18s and then we'll get going. So you don't even know what we're doing today. I don't even know what we're doing. Oh my goodness. Ooh, so we're going to go around the clock today. So round the clock classic game. Now, this is how we're going to do it to make it a little bit more interesting, difficult. So I like to think that a lot of you are playing along with me here. So let's play along with me and play. What we're going to do is we'll go around the clock. Let's throw a few more 18s. We're going to go around the clock. And if I miss 3 darts at any single, like that. So I'm going for 18 there. I've missed them all in the ones. I have to go back to the beginning. Now, if I'm honest, I really should have no problems with this. But there's pressure. You're here. It's a bit of a bit competitive, so that pressure. And then after that, if I manage that, oh my goodness, see, look, I missed all the 18s there. We'll go around the clock, but I've got to hit them consecutively and see what number we can get up to. I think we got up to 7 or 8 last time, which is pretty impressive for me, as you can tell from these arrows right now. Right, I just want to hit this 18 one more time. That's better. Right, let's get going. So we're going to go 1. I've got 3 darts at 1. I've got to hit it. Should do this fine, but I mean, wouldn't hold your breath. Wouldn't put any money on it. So who is going to be in that Premier League? Let's think about this. So you've got obviously Humphreys, Luke Littler, MVG. I said Humphreys, no. Humphreys, MVG, Littler. It's going to be Rob Cross. I know he went out, but he'll be in there. He was too good at periods of the year. They might put Michael Smith in there as well, because I know he's had a poor year, but just being a big name. Imagine that'll be number 5. I'll be shocked if Stephen Bunting's not in there. I'd love to see Ryan Searle, but it's not going to be him. Maybe Gary Anderson, but I don't think he wants to do it. Damon Heta, I'd imagine. And then if Anderson doesn't want to do it, I mean, you've got Van der Burr as well. Have I forgotten anybody else? Anyone else in for sure? There's other names. There's loads of other names in there. But in terms of De Decker, Mike De Decker, it's going to be that group, isn't it? But that'll be a challenge. So in the comments, who's your 8 for the Premier League? Obviously get in there before it actually gets announced in a few weeks. Right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's get this Christmas party started. Right, number 1. I've got 3 darts at 1, can't miss. Right, let's go. 2. 2. Okay, so I should have probably said that. I've got 3 darts. I get 3 darts for every number. So if I hit 1 first dart, I get 2 at 2 and then 3 more at 2. That's how we're going to do it, just to get going. 3, 4. Lovely stuff. What else has been going on? Football's been going on. Fulham drew to Southampton. Not great. Don't want to talk about it. We've got a lot of injuries. We've never really had a striker since Mitrovic left. So that's a problem. 5, 6. Ooh. We've got Chelsea away on Boxing Day, our rivals, so we'll probably lose that. So that won't be ideal. So let's not discuss football for a little while. Did you enjoy the big fight at the weekend? Usyk Fury. Right, we're on 8. We're on 9. Lovely stuff. Usyk Fury. So the way I saw it, I was disappointed. The great fight, quality, technically, absolutely top draw. Best technically highest level I've ever seen in a heavyweight fight, and I guarantee it's the most technical heavyweight fight in history. That was brilliant to watch. However, the problem with the fight for me was, personally, I'd hit probably a draw. I might have given it to Fury, could have given it to Usyk. Thought it was that close. I thought Fury controlled a lot of the fight. I thought Usyk was elusive enough to not succumb to any sort of damage. Every round, there were no real clear winners of pretty much all the rounds. That's why I wasn't... You want these things to be conclusive, and you also want somebody to be dominant for periods of the fight. Nobody was really that dominant for long periods of the fight. Fury was better in the first half, Usyk was better in the second half, but there was no clear rounds. And when there's no clear rounds, if you're the champion, which Usyk is the champion, for me, to give it to Fury or to give it to somebody else, they've got to take it off them. It's got to be clear and obvious that they were the winner. And I thought the cards were shambolic. I thought giving 8-4 in rounds to Usyk was ridiculous. We're on 10. But the result overall was probably fair. Right, we're on 12. But yeah, loved it. Great stuff. Love elite sport. And there's no more elite sport than darts. 12. No. 13. Love that. Yeah, we're going to get around this clock. 15. 16. Oh, lovely stuff. I hit 5 double 16s out of 6 darts earlier. It's just finding consistency, guys. Because it's all good saying, you know, when you're playing well, but how often are you playing well? Because every now and again we can play well. But being consistently, like, at a good level is the difference, isn't it? What are we on here? 18? Did we just hit 18? I think so. We're on 19. We're on 20. I mean, I'm doing all right here. We'll go bull. I'll throw a few at bull. Don't want to waste everybody's time by throwing hundreds at bull. I mean, there's nothing worse than on dart counter doing doubles trading and you've got like a 15, 16, 17% double percentage checkout and you're loving life, and then you're on to the final level, which is bull, and you then spend 30 darts at bull, you end up with like a 12% checkout percentage. That's all right though. It's all blocked now. It'll be one hell of a dart if this goes in. No, not today. Nice consistency there though around those. That's the one. Lovely darts, those, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely darts. Wow, well, we were. So my best ever 3 darts I've ever thrown was not a 180, was not a 177. I've never hit a big fish, but my best ever 3 darts was playing round the clock with a friend, and I got all 3 darts on doing round the clock on the last bit, getting bull, all 3 of them. And I've never done that before, never done it since. But that's my greatest achievement on the dart board, I would say. Right, guys, so that was quite easy. It's somewhat of a warm-up, if anything. So it has warmed me up, because now I'm going to go around this clock consecutively. And if I miss a dart at a single, we've got to go back to the beginning. I'm going to see how far we can get. It's a classic, okay? It's a classic game. We love a classic. Okay, start with 1. Good start. Missed. But we'll try again. That was actually lucky, because I'm pretty sure that's going in the 20 if that dart hadn't nudged it. 2. Right, good start. Finally, we're on 3. We're on 4. We're on 5. Poor. Get in the comments, let me know how you get on in this game. How far did you go? How far did you get? And be honest. Okay, no point lying. You're only lying to yourself. You're only lying to yourself. Right, number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Numero uno, numero dos. Ahora, numero tres. Cuatro. Cinco. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're cooking. We're up to 6. We've hit a new level. Just relax the mind, relax the body. 7. Darn it. Confident on 7. Right, let's go back to 1. Number 2. 4. Ooh, just. But we're on 5. Tense times. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. I really do. You're all wonderful people. All the comments I've had this year have just been tremendous. And it really gives you faith. Because if you turn on the internet, the interweb or the news, you think the whole world is collapsing. And maybe that's right. But doing this and seeing all the comments, people either rooting for me, telling me about their story, telling me about how they got into darts, how they're getting on, what they're struggling with, what's worked for them, what hasn't. It's just been lovely to have a little community like that. And I just appreciate you. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you on Christmas because you've given me a gift this year. Oh, that's not a gift, is it? Right, we're back on 1. Give me a gift this year. Because obviously when I started this channel, for those who don't know, I've always loved YouTube. Just watch YouTube, love YouTube. And having a little channel, just to do anything, was quite a fun idea. And it coincided, and I'd always thought about that. Then I wanted to play darts, but this year, and I wanted to hold myself accountable by playing every day. And I felt, well, why don't I just start this from scratch? I felt I'd seen a couple of videos of people who'd, there was that guy who did that a year of playing darts every day, and he got his average up to 80, but he was playing like 8 hours a day. And he documented it, and I was just interested in that. I thought, well, I don't see much of that, of rubbish players. And I thought, well, maybe it might be interesting for people that to see somebody who isn't that really good at darts trying to get better. And that's how this all happened, really. And I have got miles better, and I'm just grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to just have such a good time doing this. So hopefully you've had some fun with your darts this year, and yeah, Merry Christmas. Right, number 6, come on. I knew I'd miss. Just like mental, this game. You've got to believe. Port. See, I rushed there, those two. Lost your head. Right, let's give this one more go. Come on, Father Christmas. Oh, just. But we're in it. You've got to be in it to win it. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Fort. Oh, he's missed 5. Go on then. One more go. Come on. Every time you always think that next go will win it. 2, 3, 4. We're in. We're in. Be nice to get 7. We haven't got 7 today. 6. Here we go. This is my World Championship final. To win the match is to get a single 7. He's missed it. I mean, I think that sums up the year really well, to be honest. I'm pretty pleased that that ended that way. But it is what it is. This is what it is. It's just a tidal wave of challenges, one after another. You just got to keep battering away at those waves and get that boat sailing over the 7 seas. Right, enough of this nonsense. Enjoy the Christmas break and love you lots.